So she wrote this poem the day that cop Chauvin was convicted in the George Floyd case after hearing the coverage on NPR. And if she wins, the nonprofit that she would donate to is the Californians for Justice, which is a statewide youth-powered organization fighting to improve the lives of communities of color, immigrants, low-income, LGBTQ, and other marginalized communities. Thank you so much, Disha.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming out tonight. So as Chris mentioned, this poem was written the day cop Chauvin was convicted in the George Floyd case. I happened to catch a lot of the coverage on radio as I was driving, and something just hit me about how there were so many cops who testified against cop Derek Chauvin. And that's how the title came about, The Law Becomes the Outlaw. The outlaw being cop Chauvin being convicted, and the law being him, the cop, of course. So here goes. The law becomes the outlaw. It was yet another day in America. It was yet another day in America. A cop killed a black man without an iota of hesitation, sending chills down the spines of many. However, life was supposed to go on without any trepidation. But this time, it seemed more than a leaf on a tree was lost. But this time, it seemed more than a leaf on a tree was lost, as community came together to evoke justice and to mourn the sadness and the loss. Protests emerged across the country. Protests emerged across the country as the killing of George Floyd caused a jolt and a shudder, bringing together one and all, and silent voices spoke up. Black Lives Matter. Protests emerged across the country as the killing of George Floyd caused a jolt and a shudder, bringing together one and all, as silent voices spoke up. Black Lives Matter. A year passed without anger, with anger and tribulation. A year passed with anger and tribulation. Will the protests and the policies change the way things happen? Will there be a night when a black man can walk on the street without fear, drive without being pulled over? And then came today, the 20th of April. With the verdict on the cop Chauvin came a sense of justice, as the law became the outlaw with the cop convicted guilty. Everything just seemed so wrong in the court of law. Everything just seemed so wrong in the court of law. A type of justice that was never served before. As fellow cops testified against one of their own, against one of their own, it was something never quite heard of or known. Let's hope this is the ray of light at the beginning of a long tunnel. Let's hope this is the ray of light at the beginning of a long tunnel to end systemic racism, violence, anger, and hate. We need to make a change because it's already too late. Let's hope this is the ray of light at the beginning of a long tunnel to end systemic racism, violence, anger, and hate. We need to make a change because it's already too late. Create space and make way. Create space and make way for equality, for opportunity, for compassion, for empathy. Create space and make way for equality, for opportunity, for compassion, for empathy. Get rid of those prejudices, those biases and liberate the mind. It's high time. We just need to move beyond this grind. Thank you.